Hey.
Hmm?
Ow. Honey. Hey. Mm.
Mm.
Different. Oh, they missed you. Oh. You didn't invite her, did you?
No.
Good morning, buenos dias, buongiorno, bonjour, annyeonghaseyo. So many. Today is a very busy day. Oh my gosh. First of all, as you saw, my husband's quarantine is over. Hallelujah. We can snuggle. Before that and after that, I got 3 phone calls. One was from a family member who needed help with something, and 2 were from my dermatologist who finally sent some lab orders over to a lab that was actually far away, so they had to resend it to a lab that was closer by. That's why I had 2 phone calls from them. While I was getting ready, because I haven't been anywhere in about a month, and I thought, well, you know what, I'm gonna get dolled up as if I was going on a date or something, because coincidentally my husband's quarantine was over. So we're going together to my lab, and I look like I'm going on a date. I don't care. Coincidentally as well, when I was getting ready, the doorbell rang. We're like, who the heck is at our door? And check this out. My home business order arrived. I had ordered some products for the Mother's Day gift boxes I'm working on for my home business. I ordered them Sunday, and they arrived today. Today's Wednesday, right? That's crazy. With how coronavirus is operating and delaying everything, the fact that this arrived in less than a week is mind-blowing. So I have a lot of work to do when I get back. Unfortunately, I don't think that I'll be able to do my 4 o'clock class today. I already contacted the parent, told her that they called me to go get some labs done. Anyway, I was telling you, because I was getting ready to go out and then I got that order, I'm gonna have to do a promo for my home business tonight. So I said, I'll just go full glam. Why not? Don't think you've seen me like this in a long time, huh? I'm actually waiting for a 3rd phone call from my dermatologist right now, because I asked, do I have to be fasting for any of these tests? The person who called me couldn't tell me. I'm waiting to see if I'm gonna have breakfast or get my labs and then eat something in the car. Well, we are ready to go. The dermatologist office never got back to me. I don't want to tell you who it is because I'm not doing a review on them, but it's been one of the most frustrating offices I've worked with since I've been ill. But here is a tip that I have for you if you're chronically ill as well, or you're new to the whole illness scenario. I'm going to the lab to get blood tests ordered by my dermatologist, but because I have a chronic illness and I get certain things checked regularly, to take advantage of this trip, I called my primary's office. I said, could I request the ones I normally get done to monitor my Crohn's, my liver because of the infusions, and the normal stuff like fasting glucose, cholesterol. They're gonna be faxed over in 5 minutes, so now I have blood work for my primary and my dermatologist, and I don't have to go twice. So we're on our way out. Doggies are fed. They went outside for a while. I got my hand sanitizer in my purse. I got my mask. That's something I nearly forgot because I am fasting and I don't know what we're gonna run into. Carry snacks in your purse. I'm gonna take some nuts that I already have in a bowl, and I'm gonna take a banana for its potassium, and I'm gonna fill up a bottle with some of my almond milk so I can cover sugar and certain vitamins as well as hydration. My husband hasn't driven in, till 2 months and a half maybe. Hasn't driven any car, and our car is manual transmission. So we'll see how he does, if he stalls or not. I believe in you.
Taught me how to drive.
Oh, excuse me. My bad.
Mm-hmm.
In case you couldn't hear it, he said, I taught you how to drive. Jeez. Wow, this was a big mess. I'll tell you about it later. But we're finally out, and I gotta eat something. This took way longer than I thought it would. But at least I got some milk that'll really get me going for now. It'll hold me over. And those nuts I showed you before. All right, we're on our way to Kapolei to pick up some of the stuff we were missing from the kitchen over at Costco. And do not judge us. Please don't lecture us on this part, but we are ordering out. They're gonna do a curbside pickup with food, and we have sanitizing wipes in the car as well as hand sanitizer, and we're gonna be very cautious about what we're doing. But we need to eat, and we can't just go all the way back home. Something that's at a distance of 5 miles can easily take up to 10 to 15 minutes, and we're going to the other side of the island right now. So yes, we're ordering out. Sorry. Anyway, we want to listen to music, so let me tell you real quick. It took a really long time because firstly, they sent the lab orders to a lab that is temporarily closed due to COVID. They are not going to open at all. Secondly, because it was 2 different doctors who were ordering blood work, one of them answered the phone, the other one didn't, so we were waiting for them to get back to us. Thirdly, that second office that didn't pick up the phone later was answered by somebody who did not understand what I was telling her, and she just said, well, you have to be fasting anyway, so just go tomorrow. No, I am fasting, and the lab is closed. They're not going to open, period. She said, oh, okay. Yes, so could you please fax it to this place? Let me see. Oh gosh, this was such a mess, but it finally got done. I think I'm covered with labs for the next 2 to 3 months. Good news. Here's Denny's. This is the restaurant side. Because there are no dining in, the restaurant side is empty. No, they didn't tell me an order pickup number, but being that there are no cars here, I'm guessing we can just be number 1. There are pickup numbers. We're parked at number 1. What does it say there? Curbside pickup, but I can't see the instructions.
Sure.
Le pasé hand sanitizer sorbet. Se salió el papel.
Está bien, pero es que se limpia el culo por...
No digas eso. Pero no lo estaban hiriendo.
¿Ah?
No lo estaban hiriendo. También con...
Sí, ponlo ahí.
Alright you guys, I have another tip for you. We haven't done a car picnic in a while, but this is something we used to do pretty often, especially with sushi. We used to love to sit in the car, go somewhere else, enjoy the view, and eat in the car. I would highly recommend shopping on Amazon. We got everything off Amazon. These are my travel chopsticks, and I should have... Hang on. These are my other utensils. Remember, we try to reduce plastic at home, so we bought some of this and we don't have to use what they give us at restaurants. In here, I have a spoon, fork, knife, 2 different types of straws, one curved and one straight, and a pair of chopsticks. Costco is definitely a no-go because the line goes all the way around the store. He's gonna check something in the gardening section and then we're heading home because I also kind of have to go to the bathroom. It always happens when I eat. I eat and I have to go to the bathroom. That's how my intestines work. Okay. Things you can't see right now. My heart is beating so fast. My chest is a little tight. Obviously got some abdominal cramping down here. I'm sideways for a comfy position. I always say find a comfy position where it hurts less. If I didn't put it in the subtitles, I'll explain. I try to keep my body loose, and one way I know I do that is by checking that my hands are loose. Because when we're in pain, we tend to tense up and not notice. That's something I used to do when I was a kid. I would curl up into a little ball when I was sitting on the toilet. And it wasn't until years later that I was told, the more you tense up, the more it's gonna hurt. I make sure that everything in my body is loose. So I don't have my shoulders all the way up to my ears. I don't have them close together. My hands, unless I'm in really bad pain where I start to really dig into my thighs, I try to make sure that I'm just lightly tapping on here. I also can't be touched. My husband, my mom, anybody who's been with me in the middle of a cramp, they know, don't even get near me. Fan me, support me, something, but I can't talk, which you already saw. I can't be touched because I'm so focused on my body that touching kind of makes me shift my focus to wherever I'm being touched. And when I'm focusing on my body, now this is something, I'm a little out of breath, something that took me many years to not master, but really get the hang of, was where I was focusing. This is so hard to explain. If you've ever practiced meditation, you know that quieting the mind is very difficult. You'll either hear a song that's stuck in your head, or you'll hear somebody's voice, or you'll go over your to-do list. It's really difficult to quiet the mind. So it does take practice and years of it to get to a place where you can tune everything out. Something that happens when you're in pain is you forget to breathe. As stupid as it sounds, if you've ever been in pain, you know, you forget to breathe. So I exaggerate my breathing to make sure that I'm breathing, number one, deeply, and breathing into the right place, because you're supposed to breathe into your stomach and then your chest, then let your chest go, and then your stomach go. Breathe very deeply and slowly. Hyperventilating does not help pain at all and does not help the focus. So I make sure I'm breathing into the right place. I'm breathing calmly. I'm acknowledging what kind of pain it is, because there's pressure, there's tightening, stabbing, and burning. There are very different kinds of pains out there. So I try to assess which pain is it. If I know which one it is, then I know how to control it. And the control part is letting it hurt, but not letting it get to my mind. So if I let it hurt, I say, well, I know it's going to go away. I'm well aware that it hurts and it'll go away soon. I just let it happen, but I make sure that everything else is not contributing to it. So again, leaving my body limp, controlling my breathing into the right place, and then just waiting for it to pass. I'm sure many people out there with IBS and IBD can relate to this. Something that doesn't help in this moment of needing to focus and meditate and deep breathe is knowing there isn't a restroom accessible. Right now they're saying that all these businesses have their bathrooms closed and are only open to employees. So in my mind I'm going, oh my gosh, if I'm gonna soil myself, this is gonna be horrible. Should I go into the back seat and just let it drop on the floor? Do I squat and just do it right here in the front seat? Do I have a bag in the car that I can empty and go into? And I know this is very graphic talk, but this is my reality. So it doesn't help. It actually creates a little bit of anxiety, thinking, oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to soil myself. At the same time, I do have this card. The website is on there, I believe, crohnsandcolitis.com. I did get this card, and I've never had a situation where it's been rejected, because when I had my GI bleed, I had no control over my bowels. There were probably 2 or 3 occasions where people would tell me, I'm sorry, our bathroom is out of service, or it's for employees only, and I would show them this card and say, please let me use it. I need it now. And sometimes, I think one time I had tears in my eyes and they let me go. They let me use it. So while I'm thinking, wow, these restrooms are all closed, well, I do have my urgency card if I really need it. I'm fairly certain this time it was because of the fasting. I mean, I hadn't eaten anything since 2 a.m. I think, and I came to eat practically 12 hours later. Now I just gotta wait for my husband to come back, and I gotta tell him, gotta go home. We're not gonna drive around, we're not gonna go anywhere, just I need to go home to the bathroom. Just finished with my promo. That really took a while, and since there's still some daylight out, I wanted to show you what my husband is up to in the garden. If you got to see in one of the videos, our dear Luna here ate the entire plant of lettuce and 2 beets out of our vegetable garden. So my husband got some more lettuce, and he got, what is this? A different kind of spinach, parsley, and he is redoing the garden. There are all our plants. Wow, see, this is why he's the gardener. What is? No! No, thank you. What did you do over here? This is new. Ah, you put the coriander in here because it was taking over the whole garden. What did you do with the ones that were growing on this end? Are you getting rid of them?
Mm-hmm.
Why? That's still food. Aw, well, at least let's give it to someone.
A few over there.
Oh, you got some more over here. Okay, then never mind. I'm gonna get back to work. So if you recognize the products, then hey, you already know what I do. And if not, then oh well, you don't know. But here's my assembly line. I have gift boxes there, still some other gift boxes that I'm setting up to then put the shredded paper inside, then obviously put whatever corresponds in each box together. Don't think I'll be able to finish tonight. Maybe, I don't know. I have to set up 18 boxes. And I have a customer who contacted me today to see if I had more stuff left because I had closed my orders on Monday, and she's contacting me today. So we'll see what we can do, but this keeps going. Hopefully it'll go well. Assembly is going great. Got some of the big boxes there ready to start packing for the mail. These ones already have stuff inside. The thing is, I also have to put my personalized label on them, so it's taking me a little bit just putting them one by one on each bottle. But I had to stop to show you. He's already smiling, he's smirking. What are you doing, honey? Oh, this coronavirus thing with the barbers. Let's see how this goes.
I mean, there's always these.
Just shave it clean off. He actually did that once when I was first learning to cut his hair because we were newlyweds. It was the first time I didn't have a job and we were learning to live on one income. I was learning to cut his hair. It was really bad. So he said, just use the, what was it, number 1?
Shave it.
Just shave it off. He just said, just shave it off. And off it goes. I am officially beat. It is 1 in the morning and we're still not in bed. Actually, let me show you. I am working on my vlog from the 26th. So I'm working on my vlog so I can upload it before we go to bed. And my husband is finally cuddling with the doggy. She could not wait to get up on the couch with him. She is so spoiled. No Korean tonight. Super tired. And honestly, I don't even know where my notebook is. So if we want to do a little bit of Korean, let's just do off the top of my head the numbers that we did at the last video. Let's see if I can count. If I can't count from 1 to 10, then that means that I have to review again. Anywho, let's see. Spanish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. English. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. French. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Italian. I have to do this one a little slower. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm not going to bother with German. I'm not going to learn German. And then Korean. Here we go. I always get stuck at 6. Hana, dul, dul, hana, dul, set, net. Darn it. Hana, dul, set, net. Dasot, yosot. Hana, dul, set, net. Dasot, yosot, I get stuck at 6. 일곱. I'm skipping 8. 아홉, 열. What the heck is 8? All right, we're reviewing numbers 1 through 10 tomorrow. See? Practice has to be every day for you to learn a language. And if you ask me to do the introductions now, probably gonna mess it up. So, gotta pick it up again. For now, have a good night. Get some rest. Hope you're staying safe, sane, strong, and happy. That was very important. I'll see you tomorrow.